Hello, it's Bill coming from Santa Monica, California. I had one of those days today. It seems like that's a constant for me. Uh, this is I'm not used to this one. It's happened before, but it throws me for a loop every time it does it. But anyway, I'm used to when I lose my phone. That one I'm good at. I mean, I can recover from that one in a hurry. It's when I didn't lose the phone, but the phone lost me. And when I say that, when it comes to anything electrical, I used to know what I was doing. But and I know how to wire a house and stuff like that, but forgetting to push the stop button and all of that, those are big things for me. And so this time it crashed, and I know how to, like I was telling you when I showed you the screwdriver, I know how to reset them, factory reset them. That's easy. That part I know. But when the phone isn't going to talk to me and tell me what its problem is, I must have reset the phone like at least, I don't know, it's over 10 times, and I was going to say 15, but it's at least 10, and I'm going to say closer to 15. I really didn't count. But anyway, and each time you do it, to get to the part that was buggering up on me, you got to go through the whole Google setup thing, which it irritates Google because they think somebody's trying to break into your account. So it took me all day to get that figured out, and when that happens, basically all heck breaks loose for me because my day is completely there's no coming back. There's absolutely no coming back at all. And then I'm just sorry, to boot on top of all that, because my phone was crashing and I was working on fixing it. I got a big enough problem trying to keep my battery charged, never mind with all of these other problems I got. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to figure out how to get my phone reset, but my battery's dying at the same time. And God, I can't even remember why I was telling you this horrible well, it's not horrible, I find it funny. But before I wouldn't have found this funny at all. It's just the way it is. I mean, I can either get pissed about it, but this is the way my life's gonna be the rest of my life. So it's it's I have two ways to look at it, and I'm choosing. This is funny. I told you I got more stories about this. You could take a stick at. I can't remember which hospital it was in because I've been in a bunch of them, but I don't believe it was in Miami. I think it was maybe in Arizona, but wherever it was. I was in this, felt like literally like a lab rat to some degree, because it was something. Anyway, it's a group of people with the same kind of problem. So, and we're all in the same stages of recovery. So what they trying to do, I guess, is try and figure out where we're at. And Jesus. Uh, I forget why I was telling you that. Oh, yeah, they sent me a psychiatrist. Well, they didn't send me to. They sent the psychiatrist in line. We had to go through this group of people that we talked to. And, different things that you were working on, you'd go sit with different people for different things. Well, they added this person to my daily routine, and it turns out it was a psychiatrist, and they're wondering, I'm supposed to go through these 5 phases. I forget what they are. I'd heard them before the incident. In fact, it was with a friend of mine, Rob. I can say his first name. He went through a tough time. But anyway, it's 5 phases you're supposed to go through, and I didn't go through them. I remember denial and all of that. I think it's probably the one that they said, this guy's definitely screwed up in the head, because I didn't have any anger over it. What am I going to do? They showed me, they gave me a mirror, and, you can look at this whenever you want, and I looked at it. I don't know what they were looking for out of me, like shock and awe or something like that. It didn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. I mean, it was just like about an inch thick path that went from my forehead all the way back to my ear, and a upside down smiley face is what it kind of looked like. And oddly enough, when you look at it in the mirror, that's exactly what it looks like. Only because all the staples, and they're big, it looked like it had a big smiley face with braces. So I wish I had a picture of it. But anyway, and man, you should see the tool they use to get those things out. Man, if you had any fear, you wouldn't want to be awake for this. I guarantee that, because it looks like some primitive tooth removal tool. I mean, that's what it really looks like. And it's a stainless steel staple. But, I mean, it's not like a staple. At least mine weren't. It's not like the kind of staples you would staple paper with it. And I didn't really think it was that kind of staple. But, I didn't think it was this kind either. They're big. Like I said, it looked oversized braces for a smiley face. It's exactly what it looked like. And my phone's ringing, but I know how this thing works. It'll just buzz a little. If I stop this, I don't know what happens. I think it's actually my psychiatrist. One of them. I have several. They, like I said, they still can't figure out why I'm not angry. But anyway, so I spent most of my day fixing all of those problems. I did make it through a little scrounging just on the way there and way back. I got to figure that out a little bit better, because anyway, it was one of those days. I'd been putting out my own fires for the whole day, and I can only blame one person. That's me. So, yeah. It's anybody else? Well, I can't say that. I don't know. I know it was funny when I was growing up. I know we had this house when I was in middle school and into high school. And my bedroom reminds me of that movie Author. Not as nearly as elegant or extreme, but I had my own big, huge train set inside, and I had skylights, a hanging bed from the ceiling. It was, here I am, 8th grade. I actually had a birthday party. I had a party in my in my bedroom. So it was it was it was funny. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Like I said, I get to babbling. But yeah, so I didn't have a great day of gathering anything, but what I did find, I've already put it in the storage shed, but let me remember what I found. It was good. It's a good day of collecting. Oh, that's what I found. Maybe I already told you, but I can never remember because I keep forgetting to save the video. But if I already told you, I apologize. But I'm going to put it in the list because now I can't remember what I found yesterday and today. The portable baby crib. That was it comes out to, it was $400, so I listed it for $200. Oh, I stopped using Craigslist because they want to charge now, which is fine, but it's hard. It's easier to charge to be the other way around. You know, it's hard to be free and then charge. It's easy to be charged and then free. I learned that a long time ago. It's always easier, like, if you go into a market, especially with the cart we're building, it's a perfect example. And that's what I didn't even try to do that, but I'm glad we got there because I wanted to cover something that got a part of the cart out there. But in the marketing end of it, and we will cover that, but I thought of it just the other day when I was scrounging for some reason. And it was probably when I was looking up the prices of stuff, because I haven't had to worrying about the prices. Not that I don't have to worry about the prices, but I just I've been out of the loop. Anyway, I was thinking about it, and something like I just said is, like, I know my market area, like down in Venice. I live right in Santa Monica, and right down the street is the way it goes is Pacific Coast Highway, which is that is on the beach level. Then it goes up to Ocean Avenue, which is on top of the cliff. It's our main thoroughfare going west and east. Did I say that right? No, I'm sorry. North and south. And it goes along the coast. Both PCH and Ocean do. And then off of that goes not all the states, but a lot of the states, like California and such. And then it goes into other towns and different things like that. Why was I telling you that? I forget why I was telling you that. Hopefully it comes right back to me. Oh, marketing. I don't know why I was telling you that. I'm sure maybe it'll come back to me, but... Oh, money, yeah. That's why. Venice Beach goes right along, actually both of those. You can follow down. PCH winds off and goes up around the backside of Venice Beach. And Ocean goes right through it. And then there's another secondary street, and I can't remember the name of it off, that goes right along the beach like PCH here. And Venice is a really cool town. It actually doesn't look like Venice, Italy, but that's what it's supposed to look like. All of the architecture, and it actually has the arch bridges, and it doesn't have the gondolas, but it's very cool. Anyway, if you stop anywhere along that stretch of road, it's $5 for coffee. So I know what I'm gonna make. I know my marketplace. But if you don't start. If you start high, that's the reputation you're going to have as you get out there. So any time that you're unsure, it's easier to raise a price than it is to lower one. And yeah, that was my doctor. She just texted me. So yeah, and that I covered that. I'm sure you get the concept behind that. You see it constantly, even with new car manufacturers. You know, when Hyundai first came out, they were $6,000 or $7,000. Now they're 30, and that isn't that many years ago. So it's just how they get into the marketplace, and we're no different. No matter where we're at, there's always going to be competition. So we're going to kill them with service, kindness, uniqueness, and we got a few other tricks up our sleeves too, and we'll get into that when we get there. So, like I said before, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna start setting up. I'm gonna clean where I set up right here, and I'll do that tomorrow. Clean that all up, and I'll get some foam so we could start to set up a panel. I think I'm gonna try and do one side panel at a time, and see if I can fit it into the storage unit that I have, because they won't be very thick until we do the whole box. So, but whatever way I have to break it down so it'll fit into the storage unit, that's what we're gonna do. So, and I plan to get some of that started up tomorrow. I gotta go and buy a few things, but I'm just gonna keep the receipts so we can keep something going slowly here, and that way I can make the actual first accounting accurate for next month, the 1st. I'm going to start it at 0, but like I said, the things I can't duplicate that we do, I'll just put into that month. And so that you guys have an accurate accounting. I don't know why I think that's important, but it'll help you keep, if I can do it for that kind of number, it gives you an idea, something to guide it by. And and that's the other thing I could tell you was, and I will actually, I'll somehow find a way to put the print on here. I actually been setting it up on my own personal Facebook page, but I've got that one opened up, so I'm gonna start using it more. So as soon as I know that everything's on there, I know how to put pictures and everything in that on there. So the websites that I was going to put up are, I have a whole bunch of them that I've been looking up for a long time, where to buy fiberglass, matting, rolls, everything, you name it. And I'm going to try and work some deals with them through some kind of arrangement where everyone that uses this, one of those people, gets the best price we can get as a group. So I'll when I come up with all of that, I'll have it all out there so that nobody has an unfair advantage as far as, it's not I just want everybody to, I said we could do it for $221 plus how I'm going to do it, and it's only fair if everybody has the same playing cards. So I will make it as fair as possible. And if anything feels like it's, something isn't right, by all means, when I get the website, I keep saying that, but I'm not going to put a website together. Facebook. When I know that that's working and operable, I'll accept anybody that says it friends me. And by all means, at that point, you can ask any questions. And if something is slowing you down that, for whatever reason, I didn't make it clear or something like that, just tell me. And if you're having problems finding something, or whatever the problem is, I don't know it unless you ask it. And whatever it is, I'll find a way to help you fix it. So, and then, oh, I forgot to say hi, John. I should have. I will tell you that if I'm always messing with it, like doing that kind of stuff or like that, it's because they did a lot of surgery with all of this. I've got stitches everywhere. You really can't tell. They did a pretty good job. when I was in the because they life flighted me from Marathon Key to Miami, and when they couldn't get me to they couldn't stabilize my breathing for 5 days, and when I don't remember it, so it must have been sometime. I must have been out of my coma, but I was on so many meds that I can't remember a lot of things I did, but I think I proposed to one nurse, and I'm not sure it was a female. I really don't. I don't know. I was in some la-la land. I can assure you that. And what was I saying? Oh God. I forget. I forget. Again, I don't get confused. I just forget what I was saying. Yeah, I forget. It's like my girl, you really can't tell that my teeth, maybe the ones that are fake are whiter. I don't know. But they did a lot of work. It's amazing what they can do. I know that. And they would tell me, oh, don't worry about the scar. I'm like, I wasn't worried about it in the first place, but half the time I can never even find a thing. I can find it when, yeah. Anyway, like I said, today I don't have a lot really to say other than that little bit I did, because I spend most of the day fixing these ridiculous problems. I did get that one thing sold on eBay, and I got it shipped out, but it was about everything I could do. And but that's done. So I think I will say goodnight, and I hope everybody's well, healthy, and safe. And have a good night. My neighbor friend here is coming up, so she's going to go grocery shopping, I think. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.